Special delivery.
I'm gonna laugh when it's not your shit.
Let's see what it is. What's up, guys? It's Wednesday for me. Hopefully Thursday for you. Today, my tires should be here. They're not yet. I'm waiting on them. Wheels will be here tomorrow, so that's Thursday. I am going to cut my car. Not excited about that. I'm going to finish up the coilover on the passenger side, and I am going to do one more thing. Roll the fenders so that we can fit the wheels. I'm not going to go super crazy because I don't have the wheels and the tires mounted yet. I don't want to go like crazy and then it looks stupid because the wheels don't fit. So we're going to do a little bit, not a super duper whole lot. Anyways, here she is. You guys saw on Tuesday that tire. Looks pretty good. So now we got to do the same thing to this one. But let's get started on cutting over here. We're going to figure out what we got to cut. I think we're going to take this off and we're going to cut basically from here to here. That should be all we have to do. It's just enough that we can roll this out. That's all we really got to do. So here, cut it to here like that, so we can just roll this out. That should work good. I think that's all we'll have to do. Both sides are rolled. They look pretty good. As good as they're gonna get. Anyways. See, there's quite a bit of poke there now on the fender, as well as on this side. I think it looks pretty good. I think they look pretty even. So, Friday, the flares will be here from IAG. The flares get here, we'll prep those, get them glued on. Now all we gotta do is the coilover. So let's go ahead and rip that out and get that going. So last night I got the coilover out. I got the camber plate put on it. It's right there, looks pretty good. I still gotta cut the mount here. What I wanted to show you guys is my tires came in yesterday. And I'm pretty excited. I really like the tread pattern on these tires, and they're discontinued. You can't get them anymore as far as I know. I found them on Amazon for not too bad. I think I paid like $5.70 for the set. But anyways, here they are. So these are BF Goodrich G-Force KDWs. These are like their kind of like race style tire, you know. They're super sticky. They're really good tires. I actually have on the car, I have BFGs as well. I like BFGs. I forget what these ones are. These are their G-Force Sport Comp 2s. And so G-Force Sport Comp 2s. I'm not a big fan of the tread pattern on these. I'm not a huge fan of it. It works. Let me see if I can find the tread wear and stuff on this one. So it's a 340 tread wear, right there, 340, AA, single A. Those right there are 300 AA, AAA. So those are a little bit stickier, but not a whole lot. That's surprising. I didn't think these tires were as good as they are. looks pretty good. Just gotta clean it out. Clean out inside there. Be ready to rock. So Derek got both sides cut. Looks good. He's cleaning it up with a wire wheel right now. That way we can weld it in the back. So the car's all welded back together. It looks alright. Derek already cut the other side. Let me show you. So this side's all done. We just have to get some sealer of some kind, silicone. I'm not real sure what we put on this, but it's all done. My welds look like crap. I was blowing through this like crazy. Not sure why. Then on this side it looks a lot better. We just got to cut it off now over here. Cut this lip off. Get the sealer on there and that'll be it. We're not sure where to get that. Mount the fender flares, that's the next thing on the list. But we got to get hardware and find like those little dress-up bolt things. If you know what I'm talking about. We found them once in town when I put a duck bill on the STI, but Derek went out and looked for them yesterday, couldn't find them. But anyways, yeah. This is the first time I ever cut up a car that we actually wanted to be nice and not a piece of crap. So it's a pretty weird thing to do this to a car. So we're taking Derek's car into town. There's nobody in the seat, dude. His car's crying because no seatbelt, but nobody's sitting in the seat. Anyways, going into town. We're gonna look for some sealant, look for hardware, and look for wheel sealant for my wheels so that we can silicone those together when they get here. I think that's all we need from in town. We'll see how it goes. This pretty big project between the two cars, trying to get them both done really quick. I'm gonna take my car to IFO on the 6th, given that everything's here and everything's ready. Derek has to get it all done before he goes home, and he goes home the first week of January. So it's kind of a lot to do between the two cars, but we're gonna get it done. Right? Just everything that we're doing like in a week between the two cars. I was saying like I gotta get ready for IFO. You have to make sure that you're done so you can go home. Yep. So, but it is what it is. We'll get it done. So it's the next day. I just got a call from Lewis telling us that all Derek's body parts are done from paint. So we're gonna head out and go get those. But first, Derek has his wheels mounted. I gotta check this out. It's alright, I only need to see one. Oh shit. That color's dope. It looks good, guys. Dang. What size lips are these?
3.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
Dang.
And the rears are 4.
So we picked up Ryan on the way. Hi. You guys haven't met Ryan.
Ooh.
He's got a bug-eye wagon.
Allegedly.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
It's slow. Anyways, Bird Ace. Phone number's over there. Painted Derek's parts. Let's go see what these things look like. Let's see if Lewis lets us record him.
One piece.
Oh, look at that.
That was the only thing I was kind of worried about. Like, I was wondering if I even should have painted it.
It looks good.
Now this is bench. You got to put a trunk pan in here. So we have to cut all of this shit out.
Wow.
Everything. You turn the lights on.
That's a pretty color.
Everything out, man. So I used to be yellow.
Is this the color you're going to paint it? Is green?
Yeah, it's gonna be green with a stripe on the tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year is this?
70s. We take everything out of here, man. All the everything. My buddy Hawk that does all that turbo and all that stuff. He had the motor down in what you can see.
Okay.
Oh wow. This came from Albuquerque. That's crazy.
It's a lot of work, man.
Was it like all done before? And they brought it.
But when he came in, he just, it was just yellow. He said, I just want a basic paint job until we pull the carpet out the trunk. And they're like, what you gonna do with all this rust in here? So Carlos had to cut all of this crappy out. He had to make these pans fit back in there.
Wow.
Because he bought the whole sheet. So he had to cut the sheet in half to put it in. Unless you had to cut this whole back half off.
Yeah.
Do all that shit.
Jeez.
I mean, he was back there for about 2 weeks, man, just cutting and welding.
That's wild.
Had to drop the gas tank.
Be a pain in the ass. I like this color. I guess I'm skiing. Anyways, we got everything. Lewis did a good job, as usual. So now we're gonna go and probably try and put all this stuff on, huh? Get the car back together so that it's somewhat drivable. Tomorrow we're gonna finish up putting the flares on. And yeah, that'll be it for this video.
What's next? On flares? What do you got next? What's next on the channel? I'm excited to see. Are you?
We gotta put this on first.
Oh goodness. Derek and that ceramic coat. What do you think about ceramic coat? So we're back here at the house, the garage, the loser's nest. I don't know. We'll think of a name.
The loser lounge.
The loser lounge. That's pretty good, Derek. I like that. Anyways, so this is what Derek's been doing today. He went ahead and cleaned up my welds and everything and put the seam sealer on there. And it's all up in here as well. That way, well, you can't see anything. But anyways, it's up in there. That way it's all sealed up. This is it. So, here, what's that part number? There's a part number if you guys ever chop up your car.
$20.
$20. It was kind of expensive, but anyways, so Derek,
You can video that too.
Derek's gonna let me use that to do my car. So I'm gonna owe him like a hand job. So we gotta fix that. Also, we're trying this out and seeing how it works. We put some like undercoating on the inside of the flares. We'll see what it does. It may be stupid and not do a dang thing, or it may be really nice and be great. We don't know.
Yep.
So, anyways, right now we're going to get all the stuff out of the truck, ceramic coat it. I guess we'll put it all down right here. There's no real place to put stuff. My garage is completely full. I need an intervention.
No, you need more stuff. That's what you need.
I have more stuff.
No, you need more stuff.
Like what?
You need stuff to put stuff on.
Yeah, but then I won't have stuff to park a car.
You don't park a car over here anyways.
I mean, I will if I had room.
Look, there's a table. We can put everything on the table.
Yeah, you can
There's
pull
two
it. Yeah,
tables.
there's two. Go for it. So we got the rib nuts on this side. Looks good. This one we sucked in a little bit, a lot. But that's okay, because like that one's easy enough to get to. If it gets messed up, we can put a nut on the back if it pulls through the bumper. But these ones, they're not going anywhere. Those are tight. We got to drill out the holes on the flare. I got the drill bit in this drill. And then we'll bolt it on. Got the flare on. It looks good. It pulled in nice. It's nice and tight. There's no gap. It's real close right here on the fuel door. When you open it, it just barely misses. It's perfect. Looks good. We're getting ready to do the door. I've owned a lot of Subarus, and I like Subarus a lot. I kind of consider it a self issue, liking Subarus as much as I do. But these two cars are definitely the two coolest Subarus that I've seen in a while, and they're not done. I'm loving mine. I'm loving Derek's. I'm so excited. This week has been just amazing for me as far as Subaru stuff goes. And hopefully this won't be this for much longer. Hopefully it'll be similar to this. From this to this. Anyways, we're going to finish up this rear, and we're going to go to the other side. Passenger side's all done. All in the back. Just the back. Looks good. What ghetto-ness? Oh. So, this rib nut back here, this one, the panel of the door is right there. So the rib nut is like right here. So instead of drilling through the whole thing, we had to put these washers on our rib nut gun, and then as we were squeezing, push the rib nut into the car. It worked out. It fits good. Doesn't rub. This is needs to be pulled out just a little bit. We got to figure out how to do that. We're probably going to stick something up inside there. But looks good. Looks good. Clothes is fine. You wouldn't even know that it wasn't factory unless you know. So Derek's working on the front one right now, almost done. He's putting the rib nuts in, then we'll be able to bolt it in. The front one's a one piece, the whole thing. So he's got 4 rib nuts to put in. This one. Rib nuts are pretty dope, guys. Let me get the tape off this. So we wanted to put kind of like the dress up things here, but nobody in town had any. And then we were going to use like these rubber washers that were similar, but we couldn't find any that were black. They were all orange. So I ended up just going with like a rubber O-ring. It looks fine. Maybe. You can't even really tell like what's going on. This one's like bulging out of the top a little bit, but they look good. Anyways, as soon as we get this one on, I'll show you guys. We're gonna work on the other side, and then that's it. So after that, it'll be wheels. So stay tuned for the next video.